everybody, welcome in the shave of the day, and I'm Mark McLean. Excuse me, I have a frog in my throat for some unknown reason. I just woke up that way. Today I'm going to be using something that I've never had the opportunity to use before. Taylor of Old Bond Streets. I almost dropped the lid. They're grapefruit shaving cream. It's just a sample that I have, but that's okay. I know that I am quite fond of some of the other Taylor of Old Bond Street products. I've had my brush soaking in hot water. This is a Dennis Coluccio hand-turned artisan, beautiful, finest grade silver tip badger. And the bottom, of course, came from Tom Stone's Beyond Wood Products. I like that material, very beautiful. Even has sort of a glittery texture inside that you can see in person. Let me tell you, the video does not do this brush justice. It doesn't at all. It's a very beautiful brush, and I am glad to have it. All right, right now I'm going to dip out just a little glob. Not much is required, I'm sure. And I'm just going to spread it inside my bowl. Now, I have noticed that, or found out, discovered, whatever, that if you take that soap or cream, this is actually shaving cream soap, and you spread it around like that, I have found that it does a lot better as far as latherability is concerned. Now just wet the bristles, and here I go. Just start stirring it up. Just wiping the sides with my brush over and over and over. I really can't stop clearing my throat and coughing, and I apologize again for that. Excuse me. Drinking some Lipton green iced tea. That helps. And I did go ahead and thin out my beard the other day. Yesterday, to be precise. This smells pretty decent. You know, grapefruit is a different kind of a scent. Almost smells like it tastes. You know, and I like grapefruit. I like to eat grapefruit, but wow, a lot of good lather. And that's what I expected from TOBS, Taylor of Old Bond Street. Good lathering soap. I do have some sandalwood that I like. Also have an almond scent that my wife likes. She's taken it over. I'm serious. She has literally taken over my Taylor of Old Bond Street almond. And she was the one that told me it smelled just like Jergens hand lotion, and it does. I like this brush. It's easy to stir up a good lather, and it's also good to face lather if you're into face lathering or bowl lathering. It doesn't matter. Good stuff. And that's just about it. I guess you noticed I didn't put on any pre-shave. Well, that's okay. It's because I had just stepped out of the shower. So I don't usually have to apply, much pre-shave if I'm stepping out of the shower, because it already has softened up my whiskers. You know, it does a great job softening your beard. So, okay, ready to whip out the big old Silver Loaf 9/8. Yeah, you just used that one to shave with, didn't you? Yes, I did. Going to use it again. I did strop it this morning, so it's ready to go. Nice. Just to line out the area that wow, a lot of whiskers here, and I really honestly didn't have much as far as a beard growth goes. I didn't have much to worry about because I just shaved, but evidently there's a lot more there than I saw, and this thing found it. Just lining it up just a bit there. Making sure that the mustache area is properly lined and trimmed. Perfect. That's one thing that I have to worry about that some of you other guys probably don't, and that's the fact that I have to trim up the beard, and if you have a fresh, clean face, then you don't have to worry about that, but I prefer my beard just checking it there. I did just shave, as I said earlier, so I don't really have a whole heck of a lot of trim work to do, because I just lined it out, and I said earlier that I also just recently thinned out my beard. Let's see, it was yesterday, or no, it was the day before yesterday. Perfect. I'm going to put on just a little more right there. Uh-oh. No, I didn't cut myself. I was just noticing a beard hair that got missed. See that one? Don't move. Gotta get behind it there. I can't see properly. Okay. All right. Now I'm going to do the mustache. And it looks nice. Going to relather. I sent my son home yesterday with an armful of soaps and samples. I wanted him to be able to shave. He ran out, he said, last week. I said, well, son, why didn't you tell me? I didn't want to keep bothering you and borrowing your soaps. I said, you're not borrowing my soaps? I'm giving them to you. That boy. Okay. Ready to continue. I really love this razor. Of course, you've already found that out, I'm sure, in a previous video. All right, I'm going to trim under the beard line right now, and then recoat and do the entire neck surface. Because it does tend to grow a little thicker under there, as I've said before. Okay. Wow, I got some whiskers out of there that evidently was inside my beard, and I didn't see them. Nothing major though. I'm going to add just a few drops of water, just a few. It's a good soap. I mean, excuse me, Taylor of Old Bond Street has, they've been around for a while. They know what they're doing. I've never had any issues with any of their soaps. Not one time. And I like it. I like what they make. I'm not, to be honest, I'm not a fan of this scent. Not at all. So, my son will be getting another one. This one is a sample. And I'm going to pay it forward to the boy. Got to say hi to another good buddy of mine, a new wet shaver in the wet shaving community on Facebook. Not necessarily new to wet shaving, but new to some of the groups. You'll be noticing him on the groups. He's known as Ben Rich. I've been rich. I be poor now. You know, there's a difference. I've been rich. Not lately. No, his friend, he said, made that account for him, and that's what they used, Ben Rich. His name actually is Chad, or Chet, C-H-E-T. And you will be seeing him in some of the groups. He's an awesome, awesome guy. Really intelligent, and knows what he's doing upstairs, and that's what matters, you know. It doesn't matter to the wet shaving part. That's what matters with life. You got to use your noodle. Takes kidneys, man, kidneys. That's an old joke. We won't even go there. Very old joke. Okay. Ouch. What the heck was that? Whew, that tip got me. Look at there. Can you see it? That is twice that's happened with me. I must have a little fat face sticking out there. Sure did get me. Oh well. First time the bad boy bites. Gotta watch it. I didn't stretch my skin tight enough. And that tip jumped right up and bit me like a snake in the grass. See? First time for everything. I'll have to break out the alum block here in a minute. Can't believe that. It did that once before, and it was my fault for failing to stretch my skin appropriately. Learn or you burn, you know? And that's okay. It's a very sharp razor. Hard to believe. That was my stomach growling. In case you heard that, I apologize. Just sort of checking things now. Because that first pass pretty much got it. Nice. Completing the shave that quick? Yeah, that fast. And I'm done. Closing shop. Okay, I'm going to dig inside the old shaving bag. This is what I use. Flip down the front, blades over here. The Mercure Futur. Back here, a myriad of razors. I won't even open that. But down inside here with a few soaps is my alum block. Razor Rock alum block. Just sort of wet it real quick. I'm going to go ahead and apply that, I guess. Might as well. That way I won't have to worry about it. And that got it. Nice shave, yeah. It feels, wow, baby soft and smooth. No whiskers. That's awesome. The aftershave I'm throwing on today is Penhaligon's Blenheim Bouquet. It's the Penhaligon's Blenheim Bouquet. I think this is something the Prince Charles wears. Smells nice too. A little expensive though. It's not brute. But if you want something that's going to smell good and your woman is going to say, "Oh babe, you are smelling nice." Penhaligon's Blenheim Bouquet. That's it, right there. Okay? Try some of that. I'm going to use some Jack Black's product, Beer Lube Conditioning Shave. You can use this as a pre or a post shave, or you can even shave with it. It has jojoba and eucalyptus. And this really is a cooling, very cooling product. Doesn't really smell much, so you don't have to worry about it overpowering your aftershave or your shave soap or anything like that. So nothing major to worry about. Just put it on and then pat it dry. And that's it. It helps you to sort of maintain a level of niceness and host status. It helps you get host status. That's right. I am there, and I thank you, and my clown thanks you. Get out and have some fun and get your shave on when you have the opportunity. Also, when you have the opportunity, pay it forward every chance you get. If you don't have the chance, make it. Make the opportunity come to you. Ask somebody, hey, how do you shave? When you shave, what type of razor do you use? I have used that as an opening line many times and ended up giving product to that person, getting them to try wet shaving. And they have continued wet shaving. That's the good thing about it. Thanks once again. Have a great rest of the week and good night. Peace.